this is Amy with Mommy Scrapping, and I am here participating in the Mercy Tiara Winter 2019 Inspiration YouTube Hop. I'm so happy that I've been asked to join this. We were allowed to choose which challenge we wanted to do for our YouTube Hop, and I decided to go with the 2-page sketch. I used to do a lot of 2-page layouts, and now I do hardly any at all. And I had an idea immediately when I saw this of what I could do. I have all of these pictures of my daughter and my husband at Ohana at Disney, and I have not put these on a layout yet because I couldn't figure out what to do with them. So when I saw this sketch, I figured this would work well. So I don't quite have the same sizes, but I'm going to make it work. So I am using the Close to My Heart Postcard Perfect paper. And I don't know if it is still available or not. I happened to get a piece or two in a swag bag last year when I went to Heather's May Retreat, Heather's Crafty Life May Retreat. And I used up all of it so much that I had to go out and buy another, buy another pack of it. Well, not a pack, but, well, yes, I bought another pack. We didn't get a pack to begin with. I can't talk right now. It's a little later at night than I'm used to filming, so hopefully I don't sound too ridiculous. One thing I noticed on the sketch is they've got some splatters over here. And so I want to go ahead and, I think I'm going to add those now. These I will add after I get the rest of this stuff down, but the ones kind of in the background I want to go ahead and add. So I've got Shimmers Paints, it's Meant to Be, and Evergreen. Let me move my stuff over here further off so that way hopefully it won't get everything wet. And I'm going to stick something right there to protect what's under my shelf. I have managed to get paint on so much stuff. It's a little on the ridiculous side. Like, I shouldn't have paint on everything. I found it on my light earlier today. I was like, really? On my light? Okie dokie. Alright, let's see if I can get that stuck back in. Wet my brush. So these colors are not exactly a perfect match, but they are close enough that it will work for me. And see, this time when I'm filming, I was smart enough to actually grab a baby wipe before I turned on my camera. I'm actually prepared. Yet again, I completely forgot to get my ink out that I'm going to ink edges with. Oh well. Like these Shimmers paints, they dry a lot faster than I thought they would. Like when I have put glimmer mist on things, ooh, that went over way too far. Put glimmer mist on my stuff, it takes forever and a day to dry. Even like little droplets like this. So I'm quite pleased with that. So I'm gonna set these over in my, excuse me, in my drying racks. Apologize for that cough there. And let's get stuff wiped up. So I have pulled, I don't have a ton of paper left, but I think these trees are going to go be that large part here. I'm going to trim down these leaves to be here. And then this part that's in the background, I am going to pull this, let's see if we can, well, it's this print, but it's on vellum. So I know it's rather hard to see. If I had been smart, I would have, there you go, you kind of see it on that one. And then this is the reason, this is the paper that we got in the kit. That swag bag that I fell in love with this side and have hardly used that side, to be completely honest. This side though, I have worked very hard to include some of this paper on every single layout from Ohana. If you're not familiar with it, Ohana is the Hawaiian themed restaurant at Disney, and apparently it's changed recently. But it used to be that's where you would see Stitch. And my husband is a gigantic Stitch fan. So that was somewhere he was like, we have to go. And my daughter was like, okay. And she has turned into as big of a Stitch fan as he is. So, which is kind of nice. So this is going to go across there. And then that's an inch. So I think I'm going to cut these to be 3 inches. I can not make it sit here. There we go. All right, we are going to ink for my usual color, Black Soot to Distress ink. So go ahead and get these longer sides done. I was going through these photos a long time ago, like 6 months or more ago. It could have even been before we went to Disney for my birthday last year. And one of the photo of my husband, I knew I had to include. One, he's with Mickey Mouse and Hawaiian shirts. So my husband loves Hawaiian shirts. Where is it? I'll show you. This one. But there's my goofy daughter photobombing my husband and Mickey Mouse. I was like, really, child? But that was the best photo I had of my husband with Mickey, and my husband had to wear his Hawaiian shirt. For my birthday, he actually bought a Hawaiian shirt that had Stitch all over it, so he was very excited to wear that with Stitch. But I've already done the Stitch photos. My daughter's photobombing, so I was going through trying to figure out what to do with that picture since it was the best one that I had, and she's being a goofy 9-year-old, and I had this wood veneer that I found, and one of them said photobomb, and I'm like, ah, perfect. So I thought I would go ahead and include maybe the oh yes and the little camera wood veneer also. All right, let's finish. I kind of don't know why I went ahead and did both sides of that, since I think I'm going to end up tucking something. We shall see. Okay. So these are ready. I'm going to set that back aside. And then this one here is the one I'm nervous about because it goes over so much of the page. But it looks like it can be in like, what do you think? That's 6 inches? We're going to try 6 inches. I'm going to trim off the branding strip first. And then do some 6-inch pieces. And I won't trim the edges off yet until I figure out more on the paper of how I want them, because I want to make sure my photos are on there the way I want them to be. So this part here, these scalloped edges are what I'm going to do with this. I've pulled out this punch. I don't remember what this one's called. But I like the little flowers in it because it reminded me kind of Hawaiian flowers. So I thought I would go ahead and cut some strips of that. Let's see. All right, I am now ready to ink these edges. Oh, that one was really off. Oops. Oh well. Not much I can do about it now, and I don't exactly have a ton of this paper left. Once I'm done with these character photos, I have one picture left from Ohana to scrapbook, and that is of the waffles. They have Mickey waffles at Disney, and at Ohana, they give you Mickey waffles and Stitch waffles. And this is still very wet, as I can tell by my fingerprint there. Okay, I am back, and the paint is now dry. I stopped the video to let the paint dry, and suddenly it's a week later. So, I think I'm going to have it like this. I like the paint splatters. Checking it to dry, I did smudge that. I can't remember if I said that previously, but, you know, it is what it is. So, I'm going to start by putting these strips down. I keep them relatively close to the top. Now I have to say, I have not yet figured out what I want to do for this little stripe that's right there. I may use washi or see if I have a ribbon that would work, which would be fun to use. It would add a little bit more texture, and I've got a ribbon stash that will last me until forever. I will be long gone and I'll still have plenty of ribbon. I used to use the ribbon to put bows in my daughter's pigtails when she was like 2 and 3 years old, but now she doesn't let me do that. There we go. Let's move the photos so I don't glue them down. All right, so that part is down. And then I'm going to add the leaves. So while I was letting this dry, after splattering that paint, I've done a lot of things in here since then. I've never had quite enough time to actually just sit down and tape. And I keep finding paint splatters everywhere. The good thing about the shimmers is that it comes right off. It's come right off my monitor, it's come right off my keyboard, my mouse, the little bowls I keep everything in. That is slightly off. I want to fix that one. And every time I sit down at this desk, I find another splatter of something. Let me just drop my ATG on the floor and scare my dog. Because, you know, that's what we do today. All right. Now, this is where I'm trying to figure out what to do. Because it has this paper here, and that's what I'm using the vellum for, which is very subtle. I know that, and I'm looking at this thinking maybe I meant for it to go like that. Yep, I'm thinking that's how I meant for it to go. I may have to put some more splatters on, which is okay. I don't mind. So I think all my photos are going to cover that up. Anyways, so I've got this here, and it's my photos going down are not that wide, so I'm trying to decide if I want them, how far over I want it to go, basically. Because the photos are going to go like this, and so I think I'm just going to cut that off. It would help if I didn't put my drink on my cutter, wouldn't it? It's a little longer than 8 inches. And side with the adhesive. I'm going to go with the side. Oh, I've got a hair. Move that. Okay, so it goes up over this, but not up to there. I'm just going to lay it there. Make sure my adhesive is stuck really well. And then on this side, it looks like they're about the same length away from the edge of the paper, but that may or may not work for what I'm doing. So we shall see. No, it won't work for what I'm doing, but that's okay. So we're just going to cut off about an inch or so, I'd say. An inch and a half, it looks like. And this side, place it kind of in the middle because of how the photos are going. All right, let's see if I can line this up one last time. Make it work. All right, it's not perfect, but it will work. And they're going to be separated by rings anyway, so, you know, whatever. Okay, let's start by adding the photos of Elizabeth and Pluto. See, this looks like it goes all the way up against the edge. We're going to start this one there, and then leave a tiny little bit of space between them. All right. And then on this side, I'm I'm going to do my middle photo first. And I think I'm going to have it, should I have it line up? No, I want it above. We're going to have it kind of go over to the leaf paper. And now Elizabeth and Lilo. And finally, Elizabeth photobombing. Oh, and I just ran out of adhesive. So I'm going to stop the video and I will be right back. All right, and just like that, I've got my new tape and we're ready to go. Alrighty. So let's add in this final photo, still just keeping a little thin line between them. And I know that it doesn't quite go all the way over, but for me, this will work. Okay. Now, we need to add something over here. Oh, let's see, where are all the papers that I pulled out? There we go. Oh, I just dropped my phone. I'm just dropping everything today, aren't I? Okay. So, it has a circle and a little edged piece of paper there. And kind of thinking the reverse side of the palm trees may work. This one I don't quite like as much, but this one will bring in some of the pattern with the vellum as well. I could put this in, but I'm one of those crazy people. I don't want to cut into a huge sheet of paper for a little tiny rectangle. It drives me insane. And I know. I'm like, what else am I going to use this paper for? I'm using it solely for this, but I don't care. All right. So we're going to cut off the branding strip first. And then let's do 2 inches. And I'm also going, because it has that edge to it, I don't have a notebook paper edge. I'm going to just cut it with the same scallops. Oh, I'm going this way. Hello. I'm going to cut it with the same scallops that I had before. And it leaves out a huge thing. So we're going to flip it upside down and see if we can match these up. The answer to that is no. That mostly worked. Okay. And now I've got to clean up all these little pieces of paper that I just put everywhere. Okay. So let's get rid of all of my extra little pieces. Just go over there, as these. I'm trying to brush off my ink splatters. That's not going to work too well. And we're going to cut it right here. Ink with my black soot. Glue this puppy down. There we go. All right, now I've been thinking about what to do for this circle. I do have this in the cut apart sheet, but I don't like it with these pictures. That's not quite what I'm going for. So I'm thinking about maybe instead doing this leaf. That will work. I can ink it. And then, so wait, let me look here. So this is supposed to go across. And I don't think I'm going to have it go across. So I messed up on this. So what I might do is on pop dots kind of raise that up. I like that plan. So let's go ahead and glue this little narrow strip down. Rub up the adhesive that I went over with. Okay. My little Scentsy bars. Oh my gosh, y'all, I just started the Scentsy thing. Oh, this smells amazing. Okay, here's my other alternative, and I just realized this, because this I was thinking about using on that side. I could cut it out and use the circles. And I like that plan even better, except I don't want to cut, it's a circle. So I'm going to attempt not to knock over lamps and grab my couple punches. Alright. This is the biggest one I have. It's 2.5 inches. So there, I am using Chill and Relax. You just can't see it. Let's go ahead and ink that. Now, question is, do I still want to pop it up? To be completely honest, the answer is yes. However, I want to put my title on it. And my title is going to be Ohana. Since this is all of us, so the question is, will Ohana fit on here? And I'm going to take a wild guess just with the O. I mean, I kind of knew that's what the answer is going to be. The answer is not going to fit. So, how do I want to do this? Okay, I like that. I like that tucked under. Did I ink it already? Yes, I did. Forget things so quickly. Oh, it's fine like that. Okay, let's spell it backwards then. Realized I went looking for green thickers. I have 2 sets of green thickers. These and some like spring green ones. Oh, not another A. I think I need to go searching for some green ones. But these look particularly nice with them. Alright, that O better fit. That's all I'm going to say. Of course it doesn't. Why would it fit? That would be too easy. So we're going to overlap the picture. If these are crooked, y'all don't need to see my head and my gray hair as I attempt to straighten them. So I will straighten them later if I need to. I tend to go with things going uphill in the wrong direction. Alright, now it fits. And I know a lot of people get bothered by the paper splitting letters in half. That doesn't bother me. Lots of things bother me. Oddly, that's not one of them. Okay. And I realize now that I had said I was going to use one of these as the title. But that's okay. I particularly like that. It's been a week, so I've had some time to think about it. And I like having a separate title and then bringing in these rose gold / copper, I don't know which ones you want to call them, pieces. Okay, now over on this side, we've got, it has fall leaves. This is where I'm going to put in these. Oh, wait. So I could ink that, put that there, and kind of go, I like that. Okay. I'm going to go over. You know what? I think I want this put up too, although not that high. Here are my thinner ones. And let's put some of these little ones in the middle. go. And this is where I hope that this won't affect me sticking in the border strip. So we're gonna put that there, and I'm gonna leave the backing on that so I can lift it up to slip it in the border strip. Let's actually go ahead and just put the border strip in now. Otherwise, I'm going to forget it and things will get glued down and then I shall be unhappy. I put the glue. There we go. Helps if I can see my thing here. All right, so it's going up there. Now it has a place to include the date. I will not include the date there. I tend to include the date in the bottom right corner. And I've started doing that enough that when I don't put the date in the bottom right corner, I can't find the date on my paper. So I think I'm okay with keeping the date where I want it to go. And we're going to put this on these. And it's not quite the same height, but at least it'll keep the little stem up. Yeah. All right. Oh, there we go. I might do it like that. I might have the bottom part underneath the big leaf. So it's coming up. There we go. Alrighty. Now let's add in, well, I've still got these 3 flowers to include. And this, which I got splatters on that, so that's good. Where's my word photo bomb? There we go. And then let's ink these and scatter them about near our wood veneer. So this one that says, oh no, will just go into my generic wood veneer stash. Put the pin back in there so I do not forget to do it. Okay, this should not be this hard. There we go. Okay. So let's put this one up on some pop dots, pop squares, since they're not actually dots, whatever you want to call them. Kind of nestle it in over that. Oh, those are big ones too. Okay. Do the same over here with this blue one. And then I think the last blue one I will tuck underneath. That will give a little bit more difference of the dimension, which I think would be good. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where did I stick it? Constantly losing things. There we go. Okay. Now let's add in some of these. Okay, I've got enough hearts, so the hearts will definitely get put in there. Let's see if I can get it off of the foam, because the backing is wanting to come with it. That one there. Let's put this one, this cluster. And then the small one, let's see here, move this, peel up that foam so I can get that underneath and kind of turn it. There we go. Okay. I've got 3 hearts over there, so I could do 2 hearts for each. There we go. I like that one. It needs some more foam underneath it, though. It's kind of like collapsing right there where I bent it up. There we go. That's better, and that helped up there too. Okay. That one there. I actually want to add another one up here. There we go. Okay. No, I want that closer to the word. There you go. And then it feels like they're more joined together instead of just stuck one on there randomly. All right, this is the biggest one I have left. I kind of want to tuck it in there. It's got that natural little shape. Okay, I can't remember the day that we took these, so I will be stamping the photo on later. Let's see, embellishment wise, what else I have. So I want to include some more splatters, which I will do. Oh, I just realized I used that leaf to cover up my little mistakes there. That's awesome. It's got this little bit over here. Where's that little yellow piece of paper I had? Nope, that's not it. Remember how I said I lose things all the time? Hey, look, I lost something. Hey, I've got this little piece. Nope, it's definitely not there. Okay, seriously, like, where did it go? Is it, like, somewhere on the camera, the little yellow piece of paper? You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, there it is. It's tucked under my photo. Whew. Don't mind me, I'm just losing my mind. So it's kind of got this little fancy cut, and I could, let's see how well this works. No, I don't want to do that. Let's pull out the label punch. And I hypothetically got smart and start putting my little grabber tool over here, but apparently I can't find it. So there we go. I don't care that there's a little green dot there. Perfect. All right, thank you, pin. I appreciate that. I'm kind of wondering where I stuck my little grabby tool. So if I do something like this, I need another layer in there. Got, oh, I don't want to put that. That's too close. But if I just chop off, say, an inch, that would be enough. Yes. Okay, so I like that. So let's go ahead and ink everything. You know, it has stitching there. Y'all, I don't stitch. That's not happening. My mother-in-law gave me a sewing machine 4, 5, 6 years ago. I don't even know how long. It's still in the box. I think it's in the laundry room. That's how bad I am. I don't even know where it is. Don't tell her. Of course, if she's watching this video, she already knows. So, Rusty, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. I'm just really bad at sewing. Which is why we bring everything to you that needs to be fixed. Alright. There we go. And then we will just cut that off the edge. Just throw that little bit away. Go over there. And I'm just curious. I could somehow tuck in this little tiny bit. It's not going to be super noticeable. Let's peel up that heart. but it does then join. It adds that pattern somewhere else, and I don't think I have much more of that. Alrighty, so splatters are needed for sure. Put that over there. I've got here my photos. I've got that. I don't have a label over there, but that's okay. I'm thinking what I could add there. This is going to go, oh man, Ohana's like really going badly uphill, isn't it? This is going to go in an album that already has other pictures from Ohana. So I'm not too worried about that. But I think the next thing I want to do is add my Nuvo drops. And since I last started filming, I went ahead and pulled out this, let me just knock everything over. I pulled out this pink one because it does match very well with the blush pink here. So let's first put something around here. Okay, that one goes there, that one goes there. And let's put some yellow in here. And then a more subtle pink on top of that. Okay. And then up here, we'll tuck a pink one in there. We'll tuck a green one in right there. Orange can go right over here. And the yellow, I think I want to go, where do I want it to go? Maybe right here. That should help tie the little branch piece in better. And finally, I have my big leafy cluster of loveliness. That's what I'm going to call it now. Big leafy cluster of loveliness. And some yellow right here. Okay, so the only other thing I think this needs is a bit more by way of paint drops. And my date at the bottom, which I can't do because I forgot what the date was. So let's shake these up. Prepare to get everything everywhere again. Do my best not to get any on my, okay, come on. There we go. Looks like, is it not going to come off at all? Try not to get any on my printer. Not printer, my printer's behind me. My photo. Should be a miracle, let's be honest. And I covered up like every last droplet over here except for what's down here. Alrighty then. Put my paint there. Some small ones. Get paint all over my hand. That's okay. And my watch. That's okay too. Clean that out. And get, ooh, it's meant to be. Shake it up. Clean the paintbrush. Oop, I got some right there. Okay, be careful there. And I got some on Mickey. And on this photo of Mickey, my husband. I feel like I have to be quiet and concentrate. And some little splatters there. All right. My hand has got little green and mint colored dots on it now, which is a-okay with me. on. I just had this little piece decide to stay on. Alrighty. Put the lid on that immediately. Oh, you did not get on any dots, did you? No, you did not. Thank you. Alright, I think I am done. Here's a picture again of the sketch. Let me move that up so you're slightly more in frame there. So a picture of the sketch and the finished layout. This is exciting to me because I'm not too much of a two-page layout person. So being able to have a two-page layout from an event like this is a lot of fun. I've got one photo left now to scrap from Ohana, and that's the Mickey and Stitch waffles that Elizabeth absolutely loved. And you can tell this is from a couple different days too that we went. And you know what? That's okay. I might put the word hugs down here. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Because that would tie in then the 2 days. Because these are from one day, and then these 3 are from another day. These are from her birthday, I think. And that's from the first day we went. Alright, well, that's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you will like, comment, and subscribe. And check out all the other amazing layouts in this hop. And I want to thank Moira from the Mercy Tiara Facebook group for inviting me to participate. This was a lot of fun, and I look forward to having you guys come back again. Have a lovely day. Bye.